The line on the floor. Int. Municipal courtroom are mourning. Fluorescents hum over a packed gallery. The bailiff calls the room to order as the judge settles behind the bench with a crisp stack of files. Bailiff. People versus Harris. Calendar 47. At counsel tables, city attorney with a lean case folder, defense counsel beside Mr. Harris, early 30s, a police officer in a plain suit, posture disciplined and wary. Judge. Appearances are noted. We have allegations of public intoxication, open container near a public right-of-way, and non-compliance with a lawful command. People, your witness. City attorney. The state calls Officer Ruiz. Oath administered. Officer Ruiz, patrol, stand squarely, hands clasped. City attorney. What brought you to the bar on Alameda? Officer Ruiz. A disturbance call, raised voices at the doorway. I arrived about 9:42 p.m. I observed the defendant holding a bottle, Budweiser, label out. He took 2 sips, turned slightly toward the street. I approached, requested ID. He didn't comply, so I placed him under arrest. City attorney. Signs of intoxication? Officer Ruiz. Odor of alcohol, minor sway, louder than average. City attorney. No further questions. Judge. Cross. Defense counsel. Officer, was Mr. Harris outside on the sidewalk or inside the doorway? Officer Ruiz. At the threshold, hard to say where his heel was. Defense counsel. So you're unsure which side of the line he occupied? Officer Ruiz. Correct. Defense counsel. When you asked for ID, did he refuse, or did he ask, for what? Officer Ruiz. He said those words. Defense counsel. Thank you. Judge. Defense may call. Defense counsel. We call Mr. Harris. Harris takes the stand, breath steady. Defense counsel. Where were you positioned? Harris. Inside the bar, near the mat. A friend waved me from the doorway. I ordered a Budweiser. I said, may I please have a bottle Budweiser? The bartender handed it over. I took 2 sips. An officer grabbed my wrist. I asked, for what? I haven't done anything. Defense counsel. Any commotion? Harris. None. I just arrived. Defense counsel. Anyone who can place you? Harris. Luis, the doorman. Defense counsel. We call Luis Ortega. Luis, black polo, bar logo, is sworn. Defense counsel. Your post that night? Luis. Door. I check IDs, keep the threshold clear. Defense counsel. Was Harris inside or outside when he drank? Luis. Inside. 1 foot on the mat. Door open, but he was on our side. Defense counsel. Any disturbance? Luis. No. Polite. 2 sips. Then the officer moved in. City attorney, on cross. Your paycheck depends on the bar avoiding police attention, right? Luis. My memory doesn't depend on tips. City attorney. Nothing further. Judge. Question for the witness, house policy on lingering with a drink in the doorway? Luis. We nudge folks back inside. I would have told him to step in if the officer hadn't arrived. Judge. Thank you. Counsel? Defense counsel. Your Honor, we move to dismiss. The state cannot prove public place for the container, nor intoxication beyond odor and a vague sway. On alleged non-compliance, the record shows a clarifying question, no refusal. We also have bodycam from a second officer arriving moments later. Judge. Let's see it. Lights dim. Video plays, the rubber mat is plainly inside the door frame. Harris stands on it, bottle label catching neon. Officer Ruiz enters the frame, takes the wrist. Harris, for what? I haven't done anything. The clip ends. Judge. Will recess. Ruling after lunch. Bailiff. All rise. Int. Courthouse hallway, later. Harris leans against cool marble, jaw tight. Defense counsel murmurs logistics, city attorney reviews notes, expression neutral. Down the corridor, Luis gives Harris a quick nod that says I saw what I saw. Int. Courtroom, afternoon. Everyone stands as the judge returns with annotated pages. Judge. This case is about a line, not metaphorically, but literally. Is the defendant in public with an open container, or inside a licensed premise? And did he refuse a lawful command, or ask a lawful question? Beat. Judge. Officer Ruiz, you were candid, you could not place him outside with certainty. The video places him on the interior mat within the frame. On the open container allegation, the state has not met its burden. Regarding intoxication, odor and slightly elevated tone with 2 observed sips, no slur, stumble, field test, or sustained consumption are insufficient. As to non-compliance, citizens may ask for what when seized. The record doesn't show willful refusal. All charges are dismissed. A low ripple of reaction passes through the gallery. Judge. Mr. Harris, approach. He steps forward. Judge. You're free to go. But a word to both sides. Doorways are grey zones. Officer Ruiz, next time, involve staff and move ambiguity to certainty before you move to cuffs. Mr. Harris, common sense is cheap. If you're at the line, step back. It spares paperwork and pride. Officer Ruiz. Understood. Harris. Understood. Judge. Per statute, your arrest is sealed. The clerk will transmit orders. Booking images are to be removed from public display. City? City Attorney. We'll comply. Judge. Good. One last civic sermon. To the bar on Alameda, close the door when patrons drink near it, or paint a bright stripe where your property ends. Prevention is cheaper than litigation. Gavel. The spell breaks. Extension, Alameda Bar, early evening. Golden light. The door now shut against the sidewalk. Lewis kneels with painter's tape, laying a blue line across the entry mat. The bartender dries a glass and watches. Bartender. That going to fix it? Lewis. It'll remind people. Int. Precinct locker room, night. A dented locker door, a badge hooked inside, a plain ring of keys on the bench. Harris studies his reflection in scuffed steel. No triumph, just air returning to lungs. Harris, VO. We train rookies to see lines between warning and arrest, question and challenge. Harder to spot when you're the one being asked. He closes the locker, leaves the badge there for the night. Extension, taco stand, late night. Neon buzz. A couple debate salsa heat. Harris orders, steps back from the counter to wait. His phone lights, a text from defense counsel, record sealing confirmed. First rounds on me someday. He types, he'd appreciate it. Learn to step back. Int. Municipal court, another day. The judge signs routine orders. A black and white photo on her desk shows kids chalking lines for hopscotch. Judge, VO. Law is a game of lines. We draw them because memory smudges. The bailiff kills the lights. Click. Extension, Alameda, dawn. Street sweepers hiss past. The bar's threshold bears a fresh painted stripe, small as a rule, loud as a lesson. Harris, VO. Boring is underrated. Boring is safe. A bus exhales at the curb. The city stirs, ordinary, intact.